Another grim statistic from the pandemic. Overdose deaths hit an all-time high. During the 12 months between April 2020 and 2021, the CDC estimates that 100,000 Americans died from overdoses. 5 on your side, Sarah Maki talked with people who work in treatment and outreach about this issue. And Sarah, what do they tell you?
Well, Mike, that they are not surprised. This is the first time the U.S. has ever seen more than 100,000 overdose deaths in a year, and they suspect the number is actually higher.
St. Lazare House in St. Louis has a new addition, a rock garden, remembering the people that they've lost, at least 2 of whom died from suspected overdoses.
This was horrible. You get emotionally tied to people you work with. There's no way of avoiding that, especially how intense we work with people.
Organizers say they never stopped working during the pandemic, dedicated to ending homelessness by providing homes like this one. They would check in on clients during the height of shutdowns, about 75% of whom they say have a history of drug or alcohol addiction.
When you have an addiction or mental health issues, you tend to isolate yourself to start with.
Addiction hits people from all walks of life, and staff at ARCA, Assisted Recovery Centers of America, think the CDC statistics don't reflect the reality of the problem.
We were expecting the number is probably even higher because not all deaths, they do an autopsy on them, or the medical examiner does a tox result. That's expensive. So we knew that the 100,000 is almost on the low side.
ARCA President Percy Menzies says he believes a lot of deaths are fueled by an increasing prevalence of fentanyl.
We cannot find a single sample that is not laced with fentanyl. Heroin, cocaine, meth, everything is laced with fentanyl.
Menzies says they'll continue their outreach, recently opening a clinic at this church on North Grand, because everyone agrees they have a lot of work ahead of them.
That has been causing devastation.
Menzies says that ARCA expanded their telemedicine practice during the pandemic, and that is a change she expects is here to stay.